Sahasranama Swarna Kas is a beautiful offering where in the gold coin, different dimensions, see this, the 1,008 names out of that, any one name will be inscribed of Devis on that coin. And as you offer that gold coin, you are celebrating that dimension of Devi. Gold by itself is very auspicious metal. See that's why if you see, whether it is our temples or like how many of you here, all the viewers that are watching us, how many of you here have been to any big temple? Whether it is the Tanjai Periyakol, like the Tanjore Brihadishwara temple or Thiruvannamalai temple, Madurai temple, like there are so many temples. If you notice, the temples will have a certain, like there will be points where there will be like a socket kind of thing, including Angkor Wat. Angkor Wat is the largest, one of the largest temples, the Hindu temples that we have. Even in Angkor Wat, Cambodia, if you go and see, you will see there will be sockets where actually that was the place used to put gold sheaths on the temple. So every temple was covered with gold because gold was such an auspicious element. Anybody who wears gold, they will start radiating positivity. So gold by itself is such an auspicious metal. And that is why if you see so many offerings of the jewels that are put, all these are made of gold. Even some fatal diseases that come, gold was given to them to treat that disease. Such is the power of gold. And today you can offer these offerings in gold itself. So this is Sahasranama Swarna Kasa, and it is just 75, starts at 75 USD, 251 USD or 251 USD. You can make any one of these offerings. And the link is simple, tiny.cc/Devi. Next slide, please, ma'am. The next is Mukta Anguti. Muktahara lasat kiritaruchiram purnendu vakta prabham shinjannu purakinkini manidharam padma prabhabhasuram sarvabhishta phala pradangirisutam vanirama sevitam meenakshim pranatosmi santatamaham karunyavaranidhim. I bow down to goddess Meenakshi, whose crown has a garlands of pearls, and the face shining like a full moon, and who wears the anklet studded with gemstones, who has small bells, and who is shining like the splendor of a lotus, who grants all the wishes and is the daughter of the mountains, who is worshipped by the goddesses Vani and Rama. I remain ever bowing down to you, O goddess Meenakshi, the ocean of compassion. So Mukta Anguti is the finger ring with pearl. So offer the finger ring with pearl. You could go to the next slide, ma, to experience the divine compassion of Devi Parashakti. Next slide. As we are sharing with all of you, you can go ahead and make these offerings. You can go to the next slide, ma. The next is the Swarna Padma Pushpam.
The Swarna Padma Pushpam is where you offer the Swarna Padma. So it's the golden lotus to Devi Parashakti. As you all saw, gold by itself has a phenomenal significance. And lotus, if you see, is one of the most important flower. Our Sahasrara is actually called as Sahasra Dala Pushpa. Sahasrara is a crown center. And it is called so because it has 1,000 petal lotus that exist on the Sahasrara.
And actually the way the Sahasrara Chakra flowers, it's called as Sahasra Dala Padma Pushpam because the way it flowers itself is like 1,000 petal lotus. That is why actually every deity you see, like be it Lakshmi, Saraswati, Durga, or like everyone will have, either they'll have it in their hand or they'll be sitting on the lotus. Vishnu and like Paramashiva himself, Like every deity literally has lotus. So it's like so beautiful, such an auspicious flower. And many people offer this offering out of their deep gratitude because Sahasrara Chakra itself flowers out of gratitude.
Next slide, ma. So the Swarna Padma Pushpa is for $600, and you all can offer that to experience the Shakti of Paramashiva, where when you offer the gold lotus, you will be blessed to have the state, space, powers, and being of Devi in your inner space. Next slide. The next is the Swarna Meti, the gold touring to Devi Parashakti. The 44th verse of Lalita Sahasranama Stotram says, Nakadhiti sanjanna namajjana tamo guna padadvaya prabhajala parakrita saroruha. You whose brightness from the toenails destroys the darkness of ignorance from the minds of your devotees who prostrate at your lotus feet. You whose brightness from your 2 feet overpowers that of the lotus flower to remove the darkness of ignorance from the mind of your devotees. The Swarna Meti is where you offer a gold touring to Devi Parashakti. And just by offering to that, you surrender to her lotus feet, who just by the shine in her toenails can remove any amount of delusion or any kind of ignorance that you are stuck with. The next slide, ma. The next is the Swarna Mantika. Next slide. And actually, if any of you want to make the offering as we are sharing with you all can directly visit tiny.cc/Devi-offerings. So you all can start making your offerings there. Yes, you can. Yeah, the next one is the Swarna Mangtika, which is a gold hairline jewelry. Devi is also called as Sudha Surabhivarshini, means the one who makes the nectar flow in all our nerves from the Sahasrara, and the one who gives us the very pleasant experience of the ultimate. That's why she's called as Sudha Surabhi Varshini. The Mangtika is the hairline jewel that all typically the traditional Hindu women wear. This represents how the nectar, when our Sahasrara blooms, how the nectar overflows from the Sahasrara chakra when it gets fully opened. Next slide, ma. When you offer the Swarna Mangtika, you offer your gratitude and love that is overflowing, like how the nectar overflows from your Sahasrara, and you will receive the blessings of Devi Parashakti to achieve the blissful state of overflowing gratitude and the space of complete completion. The next is the Pratyaksha Pada Puja. The Pratyaksha Pada Puja is actually this is one of the most best offerings for almost every Kailash and everybody. This is the offering that almost everyone relates the most to, because this is one of the most sacred offering where you just sit at the feet of the Master, experiencing pure, unperturbed, and just that most pure space of pure Upanishad and Guru Bhakti and gratitude towards Guru. It is really so sacred. That's why it is like one of the most purest space, and where there is nothing else but you just sit at the feet of the Master, overflowing with gratitude because he's just happened in your life. Causeless bliss, causeless gratitude, causeless auspiciousness. And just by offering the Pratyaksha Pada Puja, it enables you to receive the Diksha, Darshan, and blessings from the avatar. The Pratyaksha Pada Puja is $1,008, and we request everybody, if you have not done Pada Puja before and you're listening to this call is for you. Do not ever miss the opportunity of relishing the joy of sitting at the feet of the Master and offering the Pada Puja to him. Yes, the next slide. The next is the Vastra Seva. The Vastra Seva is offering of clothes to Devi Parashakti, the sacred sari and the sacred dress, and ornaments to Devi Parashakti. Again, the offering of Vastra Seva is another personal seva that you can do to Devi Parashakti. This will bestow you with the blessings of the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism for you to experience that much amount of completion in your relationships. So anybody that wants to offer the Vastra Seva can go to tiny.cc/Devi-offerings and you all can make the offering there. The next slide, ma'am.
Yes, so now all of you can see all the offerings that are listed over here. Now, just going to run through with all of you the different offerings. The first is the e-hundi. E-hundi is where it's like how whenever you go to a temple, whatever amount you want to offer, whether it's an amount or a jewel, whatever you want to offer, you can offer through the e-hundi. The next is Sankalpa chanting. Sankalpa chanting is the offering of conscious resolution, which is for $1. The Devi Sahasranama castle, cherishing the different dimensions of Devi by her different names inscribed on the gold coin. The next is the Mukta Anguti, the pearl finger ring to experience the divine ocean-like compassion of Parashakti. The next is the Swarna Padma Pushpam, the golden lotus flower. Out of your deep gratitude, you can offer this offering, the lotus feet of Parashakti. Next is Swarna Metti, the golden toe ring, adorned with feet of Mother, the cosmic Mother, and experience fulfillment and completion in your relationships. The next is the Swarna Mangtika, just like how the nectar flows from your Sahasrara chakra when it flowers out of deep gratitude. Just as a mark of it, offer this offering of Swarna Mangtika, the gold hairline jewelry. And the next is the Pratyaksha Pada Puja, what Brahma writes with his hand, which cannot be changed either by Vishnu or Shiva or by any other god. It is only Guru's feet that can just dust it off and give a new future for you. So offer Pratyaksha Pada Puja at the divine lotus feet of your Guru, the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, Jagat Guru Mahasannidhanam, His Divine Holiness Bhagavan Shri Nityananda Paramashivam, and get rid of all your karmas. It is just 1008 USD. The next is the offering of Vastra Seva. So with this, now let's enter into seeing how to make this offering. We'll just take you through it. Yes, we go to the next slide now, so where we actually have the different links. So there are different types of links that are available over here. One is the registration form. See, if you're interested in making the offering and you need help in manifesting and you need more details, you can visit tiny.cc/Bhava Samadhi. Now, if you want to make the offering, go ahead and make the offering at tiny.cc/Devi-offerings. And once you make the offering, then you can fill up in the Sankalpa sheet with all your details, which is tiny.cc/Sankalpa 2021. Request the NTV operator to kindly go to tiny.cc/Devi-offerings.
So we request all of you take a few minutes and all of you can start going through this, and we will be right back leading you all into the next segment of how you can make these offerings and how you can register yourself. So please take a few minutes and you all can note down these links.
I'll request the NTV operator to kindly project the slide in the full screen.
So sorry for the technical glitch. We'll be projecting the links to you, and to anybody who has any kind of questions as to how you have to register and what are the links you need to go to, we will be taking you all through a detailed walkthrough, a step-by-step process of how you can do it. So yes, now let us take a few minutes to register and go through the links, and we'll be right back to lead you all into the next segment.
I welcome you all with my love and respect. Let you all open all your three eyes. Listen intensely. Life, consciousness in you does not end while your body drops dead. It moves from different universes, vertical time zones, lives in different time zones as per its free will, knowledge, desire, but ultimately to get enlightened, complete liberation, Paramashiva Padam, your soul has to come back to this karma bhumi, the Bhumandala. This Bhumandala and the Jati ecosystems, the caste ecosystems, Hindu, Jnana, Sannyasa, Yoga, Grihastha, multiple spiritual ecosystems are created for the souls to come back and rebirth and grow more and more towards enlightenment easily, quickly, in accelerated speed and space. Understand the secret of Sayujya Mukti. Your Kundalini Shakti experiences the bondage inside your body due to compulsive sexual appetite. All the male bodies building intense yogic body through yoga and pranayama, building the mind of Tyaga centric, will heal your compulsive sexual appetite and make you reach Sayujya. All female bodies, love-centered care, serving every being, will liberate you from the compulsive sexual appetite and make your Kundalini reach Sahasrara, which is Kailasa, Parama Shivapada, Sayujya. I welcome you all with my love and respect. Let you all open all your three eyes.
tiny.cc/Devi-offerings. Now, once you visit that link, you will be landing in a page like this. This one, you can scroll down. And you will see there is an option called Sevas. You'll be actually going to Parashakti Bhava Samadhi Darshan donations. And right below that, towards your right hand side, you'll see Sevas and choose an option. So when you click choose an option, you'll get all the different Sevas. So let's say you choose Swarna Padma Pushpam, just one, the golden lotus flower offering. Then you will be clicking the add to cart button. You can also choose for how many people that you want to offer this offering, and then click the add to cart button.
Now, the moment you click add to cart, it will take you to the cart, the totals of your purchase. Let's say you chose 2 to 3 other offerings. So it will show you some total of all the offerings that you've chosen. So you'll be able to see a clear bill of the product, the price, quantity, and the total cost. It will lead you to the bill. So once you're clear with this and you are sure that all the options you have chosen has come, you can go ahead and click proceed to check out. So now you can see whatever we chose has come. So we are clicking proceed to checkout and we are going. This will take you to the checkout box where you have to fill your billing address and billing details. So you can put in all the names. You have the option of credit card and whatever options are there, you can avail those options and you can make the payment. Here you all can see the first name, last name, the company name, email address, phone number, the basic details you have to fill, and then you can go ahead and place the order. Yes. So you can go towards this thing, the very bottom, and you can fill the consent saying, yes, I have read and agreed to the website terms and conditions, and you can click the place the order. So you have to make sure that you fill all the boxes which, because each of these boxes are a required field. So until you fill all of them, you will not be able to go to the next page. So please make sure you fill all the criteria, and then you can go ahead and place the order. And just with these few clicks, you will be registered to make the offerings. But the moment you make the register for the offering, please ensure that you go to tiny.cc/Sankalpa 2021. This is a form you need to fill so that all the names that you want to chant, the names that you want to offer, that's all offered. So the moment you go to tiny.cc/Sankalpa 2021, you all will see all the consent and agreement form that will come first. You can fill in and click I agree to the consent. And after that, you will be having to fill your payment date, payment details, and the whole, just to verify that you have already registered for the seva, you will have to be filling those details here. And then in this next page, you will be, before that, you will be having to choose the offering, which offering you have made. For example, we have chosen for the Parashakti Arulvak event, the Akashic reading of Parashakti event. In case you're offering for Venkateshwara, or you're offering for Kala Bhairava, or you're offering for any other deity, you'll be choosing that event. So right now, since it's Devi Parashakti event, you all can go ahead and choose Parashakti Arulvak. And then you'll have to go to the next page. Only if you have filled all the required fields, you will be able to go to the next page. So please make sure you fulfill that criteria and then click next. It will lead you to the page where you will be able to add the names of your family members that you want to offer the Sankalpa for. Yes. Now, the next thing that we are going to be seeing is one of the most simplest, most easiest, and most exciting way that you can offer also. Right now, let's say you want to take 2 clicks and 2 simple steps just to express your gratitude and love to Swamiji and to Kailasa, just to be a part of this mission. Here is one of the simplest way you can do it. To all of those who are watching us on YouTube, we have the super chat, super sticker, and the option for you to join as a member enabled. If you go to the comment section, you will see a dollar symbol towards it. You just have to click that dollar symbol. Here we can see. Once the dollar symbol is clicked, it will open you 3 options: join, super chat, and super sticker. So first, let's go to join. So the join is the option where you will become a member of this channel. You will be able to avail all premium programs, which are specifically for the member, and any videos and posts that we make for the members of the program will be coming to you. You have various options, e-Kailashians bronze and e-Kailashian silver, e-Kailashian gold. It is based on a monthly subscription of a particular amount that you will be contributing. So you can click any of that, and you can choose bronze, silver, gold, platinum, or any of that kind. You can choose any of them and go ahead and click join. This will make another pop-up dialog box appear. The moment you click join, it will show you this pop-up window. Here you have either 2 options. You can add PayPal or you can add credit or debit card. Here we are choosing add credit card. And here you'll have to just go ahead and fill your billing address, billing details. And then in this few steps, you can go ahead and click, yes, you can go ahead and click purchase. And the moment you add the card, it will take you to the purchase and you will be able to make the offering and you will become a member of this channel. It is a very, very simple, just 1 or 2 clicks and that's all. You'll be able to be a member. The second one is the super chat. The super chat option is where you can offer any amount that you want to, right? Starting from 1 unit of your currency. You can be somewhere in Malaysia, you can be somewhere in India, somewhere in the US, somewhere in the UK, any part of the world. Any currency that you want to choose your currency, you can offer starting from $1 to any amount that you want, you'll be able to offer. So you can choose your desired amount that you want to offer. Then click the buy and send button. So the moment you choose, here we have chosen $1. So the moment you choose $1, then you can click buy and send. Again, it will lead you to another pop-up window that will come up, the dialog box. And here you can choose whether you want to add credit or debit card, or you can add PayPal option. So you can connect to your account and you can do the PayPal procedure, or you can go ahead and add your credit or debit card. And you can fill the billing address and you can just click add card and it will make you offer the moment you click, your offering will be coming up on the comment section. Actually, you'll be able to see the notification that will be coming up in your comment section, which will confirm that your offering has been registered. You have made the offering. And the next one is, so let's say some of you are interested, but you want to make it a little bit more unique, something more exciting and interesting. We have a very cool way that you can offer, which is the super sticker. So super sticker is where you have a bunch of stickers, each with tagged with a particular price. So whichever amount you want to offer as your gratitude, you can offer it in an interesting way with a sticker. So let's say, let's say we choose this thanks for being you sticker, and yes, you can choose that sticker, and here you can see it is for $20. So each sticker comes up with a tagged particular price. So whichever price you want to offer, you can choose that. So here we have thanks for being you sticker that's there. So you can, once you choose the sticker that you want to buy, you can go ahead and click the button send for $20. So basically you're going to be sending that sticker. And again, it will lead you to the pop-up window, which will actually, this will be simple because once you add your card, it will just be a click and you will be able to do it just in a matter of few seconds. So you can just go ahead and add credit card or debit card or your PayPal option. So you can avail any of these options and you can go ahead and add that, and your sticker will be coming up. Your sticker will be sent. So these are the most few simple and easiest way that you can make your offering. Sitting right here on your couch, as you scroll through your YouTube comments, you will be able to make your offering, expressing your love and gratitude to Swamiji and being a part of Kailasa.
I welcome you all with my love and respect.
Even if you see there is one step that you want to take, it can even be $1 or 1 cent that you want to contribute, but take a step. In Sanatana Hindu Dharma, gratitude and expressing, offering is given utmost sacredness and importance.
Actually,
because it
only
is
when
that
you offer, you will even open up. Actually, you yourselves, even in your own life, how many times, how many things that when you offer, when you just give something that you think as you open up yourself ready to receive. That is why offering is very important. That even there is a Swamiji will say, even for any, like as Guru Dakshina, at least just 1 cent, 1 paise. Literally, if you go and it will not even be of any value, but offer at least that much. So do take a moment and make your offering. Now with this, we all are going to be entering into a very important segment where we are going to be seeing about a very important revelation from Devi Para Shakti. on how you can save yourself from this pralaya. So stay tuned and we'll join you back after a very short break.
We get you health. We get you ability to build beautiful relationships in your life. We get you direct spiritual support, and we make sure you become wealthy. We won't stop giving you just good life. We will literally not stop till you live enlightened life. Manifesting the state of Paramashiva, space of Paramashiva, powers of Paramashiva, being of Paramashiva. Whole world should become e-Kailashians. I want the whole to contribute to the world. We have something great to contribute to the world. Let us do that. E-Kailasa is proper customized spiritual service helping you to identify your root patterns of suffering. We have perfected the science of helping every individual from every cultural, religious, nationality background. You will have lowest reactionary assumptions, highest awakened response, alive response for life continuously. E-Kailasa is enlightenment ecosystem, literally enlightenment itself in your own home, wherever you are. Proper customized spiritual service helping you to complete with your life negativity. Withdrawal from life, self-hatred, self-denial, self-doubt, so much of tiredness, laziness. We can support you aligning your diet, your attitude, your aptitude, your understanding about life. We can help you with everything. If you are interested in enlightenment, we will immediately bring this to you. If you are not interested, we will explain the whole science, inspire you and make you interested in enlightenment time. We need to cater this enlightenment science to the whole world wherever they are, because enlightenment is the birthright of all human beings. Kailasa is responsible to provide that to all human beings. Kailasa is the totality of the knowledge I received from my gurus and practice manifested in my life, perfected by teaching millions of people from all cultures, time zones, backgrounds, genders, nationality, race, from every creed. So this absolutely perfected knowledge available to you, served to you in your home without even you moving out of your couch, free of cost. We get you health. We get you ability to build beautiful relationships in your life. We get you direct spiritual support, and we make sure you become wealthy. We won't stop giving you just good life. We will literally not stop till you live enlightened life. Manifesting the state of Paramashiva, space of Paramashiva, powers of Paramashiva, being of Paramashiva. Whole world should become e-Kailashians.
I want the whole world to know Hindus have something great to contribute to the world. We have something great to contribute to the world. Let us do that.
E-Kailasa is proper customized spiritual service helping you to identify your root patterns of suffering. We have perfected the science of helping every individual from every cultural, religious, nationality background. You will have lowest reactionary assumptions, highest awakened response, alive response for life continuously. E-Kailasa is enlightenment ecosystem, literally enlightenment itself in your own home, wherever you are. Proper customized spiritual service helping you to complete with your life negativity. Withdrawal from life, self-hatred, self-denial, self-doubt, so much of tiredness, laziness. We can support you aligning your diet, your attitude, your aptitude, your understanding about life. We can help you with everything. If you are interested in enlightenment, we will immediately bring this to you. If you are not interested, we will explain the whole science, inspire you, and make you interested in enlightenment science. We need to cater this enlightenment science to the whole world wherever they are, because enlightenment is the birthright of all human beings. Kailasa is responsible to provide that to all human beings. Kailasa is the totality of the knowledge I received from my gurus and practice manifested in my life, perfected by teaching millions of people from all cultures, time zones, backgrounds, genders, nationality, race, from every creed. So this absolutely perfected knowledge available to you, served to you in your home without even you moving out of your couch, free of cost. We get you health. We get you ability to build beautiful relationships in your life. We get you direct spiritual support, and we make sure you become wealthy. We won't stop giving you just good life. We will literally not stop till you live enlightened life. Manifesting the state of Paramashiva, space of Paramashiva, powers of Paramashiva, being of Paramashiva. Whole world should become e-Kailashians.
I want the whole world to know Hindus have something great to contribute to the world. We have something great to contribute to the world. Let us do that.
E-Kailasa is proper customized spiritual service helping you to identify your root patterns of suffering. We have perfected the science of helping every individual from every cultural, religious, nationality background. You will have lowest reactionary assumptions, highest awakened response, alive response for life continuously. E-Kailasa is enlightenment ecosystem, literally enlightenment itself in your own home, wherever you are. Proper customized spiritual service helping you to complete with your life negativity. Withdrawal from life, self-hatred, self-denial, self-doubt, so much of tiredness, laziness. We can support you aligning your diet, your attitude, your aptitude, your understanding about life. We can help you with everything. If you are interested in enlightenment, we will immediately bring this to you. If you are not interested, we will explain the whole science, inspire you, and make you interested in enlightenment science. We need to cater this enlightenment science to the whole world wherever they are, because enlightenment is the birthright of all human beings. Kailasa is responsible to provide that to all human beings. Kailasa is the totality of the knowledge I received from my gurus and practice manifested in my life, perfected by teaching millions of people from all cultures, time zones, backgrounds, genders, nationality, race, from every creed. So this absolutely perfected knowledge available to you, served to you in your home without even you moving out of your couch, free of cost. We get you health. We get you ability to build beautiful relationships in your life. We get you direct spiritual support, and we make sure you become wealthy. We won't stop giving you just good life. We will literally not stop till you live enlightened life. Manifesting the state of Paramashiva, space of Paramashiva, powers of Paramashiva, being of Paramashiva. Whole world should become e-Kailashians.
I want the whole world to know Hindus have something great to contribute to the world. We have something great to contribute to the world. Let us do that.
E-Kailasa is proper customized spiritual service helping you to identify your root patterns of suffering. We have perfected the science of helping every individual from every cultural, religious, nationality background. You will have lowest reactionary assumptions, highest awakened response, alive response for life continuously. E-Kailasa is enlightenment ecosystem, literally enlightenment itself in your own home, wherever you are. Proper customized spiritual service helping you to complete with your life negativity. Withdrawal from life, self-hatred, self-denial, self-doubt, so much of tiredness, laziness. We can support you aligning your diet, your attitude, your aptitude, your understanding about life. We can help you with everything. If you are interested in enlightenment, we will immediately bring this to you. If you are not interested, we will explain the whole science, inspire you, and make you interested in enlightenment science. We need to cater this enlightenment science to the whole world wherever they are, because enlightenment is the birthright of all human beings. Kailasa is responsible to provide that to all human beings. Kailasa is the totality of the knowledge I received from my gurus and practice manifested in my life, perfected by teaching millions of people from all cultures, time zones, backgrounds, genders, nationality, race, from every creed. So this absolutely perfected knowledge available to you, served to you in your home without even you moving out of your couch, free of cost.
Listen intensely. Life, consciousness in you does not end while your body drops dead. It moves from different universes, vertical time zones, lives in different time zones as per its free will, knowledge, desire, but ultimately to get enlightened, complete liberation, Paramashiva Padam, your soul has to come back to this Karma Bhumi, the Bhumandala. This Bhumandala and the Jati ecosystems, the caste ecosystems, Hindu, Jnana, Sannyasa, Yoga, Grihastha, multiple spiritual ecosystems are created for the souls to come back and rebirth and grow more and more towards enlightenment easily, quickly, in accelerated speed and space. Understand the secret of Sayujya Mukti. Your Kundalini Shakti experiences the bondage inside your body due to compulsive sexual appetite. All the male bodies building intense yogic body through yoga and pranayama, building the mind of Tyaga-centric, will heal your compulsive sexual appetite and make you reach Sayujya. All female bodies, love-centered care, serving every being, will liberate you from the compulsive sexual appetite and make your Kundalini reach Sahasrara, which is Kailasa, Parama Shivapada, Sayujya. Listen intensely. Life, consciousness in you does not end while your body drops dead. It moves from different universes, vertical time zones, lives in different time zones as per its free will, knowledge, desire, but ultimately to get enlightened, complete liberation, Paramashiva Padam, your soul has to come back to this karma bhumi, the Bhumandala. This Bhumandala and the Jati ecosystems, the caste ecosystems, Hindu, Jnana, Sannyasa, Yoga, Grihastha, multiple spiritual ecosystems are created for the souls to come back and rebirth and grow more and more towards enlightenment easily, quickly, in accelerated speed and space. Understand the secret of Sayujya Mukti. Your Kundalini Shakti experiences the bondage inside your body due to compulsive sexual appetite. All the male bodies building intense yogic body through yoga and pranayama, building the mind of Tyaga-centric, will heal your compulsive sexual appetite and make you reach Sayujya. All female bodies, love-centered care, serving every being, will liberate you from the compulsive sexual appetite and make your Kundalini reach Sahasrara, which is Kailasa, Parama Shivapada, Sayujya.
India is the biggest spiritual land where the enlightened beings happen again and again, flower as the enlightened beings, and benefit the whole world. These are the revelations from Devi Parashakti on 12th of May 2021. And she further revealed that we cannot afford to lose the only Bharadam. We cannot lose the enlightenment womb. In order to save the cosmos from cosmic deluge, I built a ship called Adi Kailasa. In order to protect the humanity from cosmic deluge, I gathered together all the spiritual energy of the cosmos and built the ship called Adi Kailasa. To cunning strategy of treacherous people and the ruling of the enemies, the captain of the ship itself had to leave the ship. Now, let's all come and take a good bath, get protected and get healed and get all the benefits. Make use of the ship which I built out of huge grace and compassion and protect yourselves from huge cosmic deluding destructive glands. For India, I made the ship as protection, the Nityananda Navapashana Lingam in Vaidya Sarovar. Go to Adi Kailasa, crores of people will come there looking for health, Navapashana, water feast and medicine to get health and protection and enlightenment. For all of them, give Anadan. To protect India from the great destruction, I, Parashakti, made this huge ship. Even if the captain of the ship is not there, ship is not there. Now let us see the contributions from the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism. Through the International Agency of Kailasa, White Om, and the Sovereign Order of Kailasa, meditation classes was conducted in local schools to empower kids into superconscious breakthrough. Right from 2004 itself, we can see here the secondary school students who are blessed to learn the truths of life and learning and undergo powerful meditation process under the direct guidance of the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism. This picture is taken from a secondary school in Ramanagara, Karnataka. And here you can see how Swamiji is blessing the school students in 2006 in Trichy. This is from 2008 Karnataka Engineering College students. This is from 2006, the first confluence of world peace to honor the memory of those who lost their lives and those who risked their lives to save others during the terrorist attack at the World Trade Center on September 11th, 2001. This is from Peace March to unite the people of all the religions for peace was initiated by the heads in the South India. This is again from the Peace Walk by the peacekeepers of Sovereign Order of Kailasa in South India. This is a beautiful picture where you can see, even with a fractured hand, the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism was engaged in selfless work, day and night, inspiring the peacekeepers of the Sovereign Order of Kailasa to engage in selfless service, leading the nation of Kailasa by example. This you can see a monk of the Sovereign Order of Kailasa who's donating the blood in 2006. This is from 2009, the representatives of Kailasa read Om, handing over their collected donation for Chief Minister's Fund. In 2008, a spiritual conference and meditation program was led by the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, and he organized the Kailasa's White Om. This is from the message from the former President of India, Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam, to the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism. Former President of India, APJ Abdul Kalam, was so inspired, and I was so joyful to experience Swamiji's blissful smile at all times. These are some of the recognitions from 2007 when the Californian Legislature Assembly has recognized the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism as an enlightened master, modern mystic, and great saint of modern India. This is from Senate of the State of California, who recognized the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism for his spirit, dedication, and efforts to raise the awareness of the Vedic tradition and to usher positively on global peace and universal brotherhood. This is from 2009. The Californian Legislature Assembly recognized the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism for his outstanding commitment to the communities around the world, service, and selfless devotion to the students of International Vedic Hindu University. This is from 29th of March 2009. Keys to the city, Artesia, California, was awarded to the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism. This is from 1st of September 2009, when the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism recognized the for his contributions as a global peace ambassador. This is from this Oklahoma City, who has acknowledged the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism for his unselfish service to the people of Oklahoma City while serving for their spiritual well-being. This is from 2016, when the postage stamp was introduced on the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism by the Postal Department on the occasion of Kumbh Mela. This is from 2015, when the State of California Senate had recognized the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism for educating the community on Kumbh Mela. In 2015, when the Nityananda University was authorized by the Akhila Bharatiya Akhada Parishad as the only organization that can conduct the festivals outside India. This is from 2017. The Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism was awarded the Guinness World Records for the largest rope yoga, which is Kundalini Vajra Yoga. The same year, one more Guinness record on the largest pole yoga, which is Shivastamba Yoga class. This is on 17th, when the largest human Om symbol by the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism and the Nityananda University at Bangalore. Declared as the Paramahamsa Nityananda Day on 18th of October 2017 by the city of Montclair, California, in recognition of the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism's contribution to the superconscious evolution of the humanity. This is on 1st of January 2012. The Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism was named amongst the world's 100 most spiritually influential personalities by the renowned esoteric magazine Body, Mind, and Spirit. On 2018, the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism was conferred with the honorary doctorate in humanities. The United Nations Global Development Organization respectfully presented to the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism for superconscious evolution of the humanity. In 2019, Azecta University in Mexico recognized the tremendous scientific contribution made by the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism in the field of superconsciousness and was awarded him a honorary doctorate in the sciences for this. So we welcome you to join the COVID care protection centers. We have seen the Devi Parashakti's revelations that to protect yourself from COVID-19, all of you are welcome to join the COVID care protection centers that the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism has opened for the humanity to be safe, spiritually evolve during this pralaya. So you can register through the link below, kailasa.org/kailasake, kailasa.org/kailasa care. So let's take a few minutes to Join the register through this link, and we will be right back the next segment. Let's have a short break.
break போட சொன்னா போடாது. I'm angry with this. Con-
And now we'll enter into the next segment of the program, which is the insight into one of the aspects of one of the dimensions of the persecution of the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism. For his immense contributions towards eradicating poverty, illiteracy, hunger, gender-based violence, gender apathy, the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism's revival of authentic scriptures-based Hinduism irked the vested interests of atheistic, terrorist, militant elements, neo-Hindutva terrorists, and other anti-Hindu forces, who executed a massive persecution and genocide on him and his followers from 2nd March 2010. This continued unabated for the next whole decade and comprised of over 70 assassination attempts, over 250 sexual assaults on the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism and ASMT monks and disciples, lawfare of 120 false cases over 10 years, massive hate propaganda in electronic media of over 14,000 hours and print media of over 25,000 articles in 5 years, destruction of heritage properties worth over $27 million, and the continuing ethnocide and genocide of over 80 million Hindus worldwide since 7 centuries. Specifically, the lawfare means the law, which is supposed to be protecting the individual, being used for warfare. This is the recent kind of attack post the Second World War, where the UN, United Nations, has brought in a lot of legal checks and balances. So now the law itself being used as a weapon of warfare. This lawfare in the case of the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism involved delegitimizing him by hate propaganda, disenfranchising him of his civil and human rights, prejudicing him from fair representation and fair trial, repeated illegal imprisonment with brazen torture, custodial assassination attempts, supported by system justification in various forms, including the common processes of bureaucracy, indifference, self-deception, and diffused responsibility. This whole lawfare and the ominous attacks resulted in continued system complicity with grave crimes like torture, murder, and genocide, well-planned, multi-layer false hate propaganda by the Fourth Estate media, sustained by moral disengagement, leaving the broader public in a state of willful ignorance, motivated denial, out-group victim blaming, dehumanization, and bystander apathy to even genocide. What happened in this lawfare? To see it very briefly, let's just watch this short video which explains it all.
Rape accused fake godman Nityanand. Rape accused.
Accused of raping.
The rape accused.
Rape accused self-styled godman Nityanand.
Just like that, they arrested me in the rape charge in 2010. They came and arrested, and After they arrested me, I asked, what for you arrested me? They said, rape charge. I said, can you say whom I raped? No, that now only we are investigating. No one is answerable for the whole mess. Even now, there will not be any Nityananda arrested on rape charge when there is nobody saying they have been raped. I asked them, do you have any statement from anybody? After the independence of India, around 3,60,000 rape cases have been filed. Only rape case, 376, where there is no victim's name or altered name. Even altered, there is no victim. Usually, if there is a victim who got raped, they will announce in the media and search for, hey, we have a victim and we need accused. We are searching for the accused. Where is the accused? Where he is disappeared? In my case, hey, we have accused here. We want victim. Please come, please come. Facebook ad was given. TV ad was given. And newspaper ad was given for calling for victim. Saying, you please come. We will give you traveling bus fare and we will keep your name secret. Please come, please come. You cannot get justice.
Rape accused.
Accused of raping.
The rape accused.
Rape accused. Rape accused self-styled Godman Nityanand.
One saw in the video how an absolutely base pulseless case is sustained, not just framed, but sustained for a whole decade. The banality of evil has been supported this very way by system justification in various forms, including the common processes of bureaucracy, indifference, self-deception, diffused responsibility, resulting in continued systemic complicity with torture, murder, and genocide. So the whole system, the bureaucracy, the indifference generated by the massive hate propaganda, the self-deception tried to be induced into the individual, and the diffused responsibility, meaning the officers, the brass that is responsible for this whole evil, the whole responsibility gets diffused down the chain so that there is no accountability anywhere, and hence the lawfare can be got away with. That's how the systemic complicity results with even grave crimes like torture, attempted murder, and even genocide. The multi-level persecution done to the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism has been manifesting in various levels. It has also denied and suppressed from conscious awareness, even despite the compelling evidence which has been shared with the authorities from day one, leaving the constitutional checks and balances successfully neutralized, fueled by well-planned multi-layer false hate propaganda by the Fourth Estate media, and sustained by the moral disengagement resulting from the extreme hate propaganda and disinformation spread. So it leaves the broader public in a state of willful ignorance. And there is a motivated denial. There's a victim blaming. The victim is actually portrayed as a criminal and blamed. And even dehumanization of the victim is taken for granted because there is practically an apathy, a bystander apathy, because of the huge amount of disinformation spread against the individual. So something as grave as genocide is also considered to be okay. As per various articles of the International Covenant on Civil and Political Rights, the prohibition
of ill treatment does not merely create a negative duty on the state agents not to engage in such treatment. The state also has positive duties to protect persons under its jurisdiction from the acts of private individuals. Various reasons are attributed to the persecution. There is linguistic minorities being a basis used, and there are neo-Hindutva terrorists. On the one aspect, atheist people professing to be atheistic ideology. Then there is linguistic differences. All these used only as an excuse to justify the attack. And much deeper on an ideological level, something as fundamental in human nature as gender fluidity, the reality of life, is also attacked. Non-binary gender theories have always been seen as an everyday fact of life by native traditions worldwide. None of the genders were either seen as a rule or as an abnormality. Since time immemorial, Native Americans recognized 5 genders. Non-binary genders were recognized, documented, and accepted in Greek history. Native traditions, like the Adishaivite minority tradition, of which the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism is the leader, in Hinduism, even these native traditions recognize 11 gender identities. The monastic order, the Sannyas Sampradaya, established by the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, is unique in that it freely ordains women and allows women to perform temple rituals. Women constitute the majority of the senior leadership in the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism's mission, thereby establishing his vision of Hinduism as not just orthodox, but also highly progressive and committed to gender equality. The Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism has also ordained men and women from the so-called backward caste, the scheduled caste and scheduled tribes, which have been discriminated and sidelined by the neo-Hindutva ideologies. One can see here a media clip as late as 2018. It highlights the exclusion of women from Hindu temples because of the new Hindutva extremist ideologies who disregard the original Hindu sacred scriptures, which is the Veda Agamas. But in the case of the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, one can see not only in principle, but also in application, the true women empowerment. The left, you see Manitya Supriyananda Swami, the world's first woman Dalit Hindu monk in the contemporary era, performing temple rituals in the main sanctum sanctorum at the headquarters of the mission. And on the right, you see a female brahmachari monk offering Aarti ritual, the fire ritual, to the presiding deities in the main sanctum sanctorum at the headquarters, the Nityanandeshwara Paramashiva Devalaya, the Hindu temple of the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism. And also the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism himself, the embodying the ultimate, which is never exclusive but all inclusive, the divine feminine. Here one can see the Devi Bhava Samadhi Darshan as Devi Meenakshi on various occasions, where the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism is seen wearing traditional Indian female clothing and representing, embodying the ultimate feminine divine consciousness. Even as early as 2003, Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism seen giving the same Devi Bhava Samadhi Darshan, and the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism has revealed that the Veda Agamas recognize the 11 genders and prescribe the specific temple rituals to solemnize gay marriage, which is otherwise considered taboo in today's mainstream Hinduism. He has declared himself to be of the transcendental gender, and consequently, he has suffered really vicious persecution for his extremely bold, progressive stance on the LGBTQ issues. By rooting the legitimacy of the gays, lesbians, and transgender people in ancient Hindu scriptures, the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism is single-handedly changing the LGBTQ discourse in India. Because of his outspoken advocacy for the rights of women, transgendered people, and members of the LGBTQ community, the SPH, Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, has endured over 70 assassination attempts over the past decade, perpetrated by extremist militant elements opposed to progressive forms of Hindu ideology. For 2 decades, he and the dark-skinned ASMP community of Tamil ethnicity have become a target of the new Hindutva hate propaganda in Karnataka. And in a mere 5 years of inauguration, by 2005, the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism had established the presence of his spiritual missions in 33 countries. This was commended and recognized by various political leaders at the state level, national level, and international level. By 2008, the family of the Chief Minister of Karnataka had become devoted to the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism. Here one can see the wife of the Chief Minister, who became a direct initiated disciple, the ex-Prime Minister of India, Sri Devagowda, taking blessings. So the universal acceptance and appeal of the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism irked the vested interests, and one can see various attacks happening on the disciples, the monks of the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, including the females.
When the first world countries closed the borders during this massive global emergency, it is Kailasa. Swamiji has opened the doors of his de facto spiritual embassies to all without exception. The free de facto spiritual embassies are turned into COVID care protection centers across India under the guidance of the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism. So the COVID care protection centers across India includes the Adi Kailasa in Bidadi, Salem Adinam in Tamil Nadu, Tiruvannamalai Adinam in Tamil Nadu, Rajapalayam Adinam in Tamil Nadu, Puduvai Adinam in Tamil Nadu, Pattanam Adinam in Tamil Nadu, Siragapadi Adinam in Tamil Nadu, Sripuram Adinam in Hyderabad, Madurai Adinam in Tamil Nadu, Avattipalayam in Tamil Nadu, Hosur Adinam in Tamil Nadu, Baroda Adinam in Gujarat. Multiple free COVID care centers opened across India, also offered various social services, spiritual services, cosmic revelations on global pandemic, especially how Devi Parashakti has prepared the humanity from the Pralaya, how she ensured that the humanity is getting prepared to combat the Pralaya. On one hand, we can see the government is underplaying the stance, not making people aware of how they need to protect themselves, what precautions needs to be taken, and how serious the situation is outside. The truth is not coming out, but on the other hand, the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, manifesting as the Nijavatara, manifesting the state space powers being and super consciousness of Devi Parashakti, is revealing the Akashic records and preparing the humanity on how they can combat themselves from COVID. The number of social services that are being offered in the de facto spiritual embassies across India includes the medical care, which is allopathy, Ayurvedic, and Siddha medicine. Next one is the fire safety equipment maintenance, infrastructure to accommodate thousands of people, accommodation for multi-layered quarantine. Then we have ICU on wheels. Then the personal protective medical equipment. Then we have the food security management through food banks and the organic farming. So you are welcome to join us in these COVID care protection centers. You can register through the link kailasa.org/Kailasa Care. So here you have free food, free accommodation, free internet services. You can work from home. You can be with the nature. You can spiritually evolve. Be part of this morning spiritual routine, Bhagavad Gita chanting, e-Gurukul classes. There's a lot more fun and a lot more space for you to feel protected during this ongoing pralaya. So we invite everybody to this opportunity to be part of this Adi Kailasa and all the other COVID care protection centers across India that the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism has opened. So you can register yourself through the link kailasa.org/Kailasa Care, KAILASA.org/KAILASACARE. So let's take a few minutes for registering ourselves in this link before we go to the next segment. We have more updates from the Adi Kailasa's Sarvangapeetham from the Department of Agriculture, which is to research and implement the environmental friendly, sustainable, economic friendly methods of agriculture. Next pasture of land is being prepared by de-weeding, irrigation, and preparing of manure. Then organic sattvic meals that includes balanced steamed rice cakes, curries, and fruits are being served in Adi Kailasa campus. This is from the Department of Health. where each individual is guided to take at least 11 minutes vaporization before meal and receive their supplements. From the Department of Housing and Housekeeping, ensuring that a complete cleanliness checklist of new accommodation facility is being incorporated. This is from Department of Human Services, which is reconciling the current standard and status of housekeeping, taking note of what needs to be upgraded and procured to make each multi-layered quarantine facility a self-sustained one. This is the glimpses of people doing the morning spiritual routine. And this is from the Department of Environment and Animals, where you can see how beautifully the birds and all the beings are being well taken care. A non-violent and vegetarian lifestyle is being promoted in these COVID care protection centers. So join the COVID care protection center. You can register yourself through the link kailasa.org/Kailasa Care.
I welcome you all with my love and respect. Let you all open all your three eyes. Om Nityananda Paramashivoham. Om Nityananda Paramashivoham. Paramashivoham. Om Nityananda Paramashivoham. Om Nityananda Paramashivoham. Paramashivoham. Om Nityananda Paramashivoham. Om Nityananda Paramashivoham.
Bhagavan Nityananda Paramashivam. Let's start with the Sadguru Vandanam. Nityanandam Paramasukhanam Kevalam Jnanamurtim Dvandvatitam Gaganasadusham Tattamasyadi Lakshyam Ekam Nityam Vimalamachalam Sarvadi Sakshi Bhutam Bhavatitam Trigunarahitam Sadgurum Tam Namami. Let's go through the disclaimers. Security measures. No photography, video, audio recording. Important cautions. Please be aware of the important cautions. what is power manifestation? Let's hear from Bhagwan himself explaining what is power manifestation.
All the 25 states of consciousness, when they happen in you, due to your chemicals and hormones ups and downs, it is powerlessness. When it happens in you, out of your free will and consciousness, it is powerfulness. That's all. When you fall into sleep, it is powerlessness. When you enter into sleep, it is powerfulness. When you fall into dream, it is powerlessness. When you decide to dream, it is powerfulness. So I have added the ultimate powerfulness, Turyatita, in your whole being and doing, manifest all the powers. Understand, power manifestation is nothing but cognitive shift. It is not work. It is cognitive shift. Understand? It is just cognitive shift. It's not work. Work is a 4-letter word. Power manifestation is cognitive shift, playing with life, playing with being alive.
Then the whole future can be amazing.
तस्य त्रिकालविषयं भवेत् दूरसृष्टि दूरदृष्टि स्वेच्छया कागतां व्रजेत् ज्ञानन्य च प्रतिमं तस्य त्रिकालविषयं भवेत् दूरसृष्टि दूरदृष्टि स्वेच्छया कागतां व्रजेत्
broke some of the major impediments. Some of the major things are already clicked with them. From me once for all. If she gives me Rajeshwari mantra today, I just know in next 48 hours, I will have darshan of Rajeshwari and I have to go back and report to her. If she gives me Varahi mantra, I just know in next 48 hours, I will have Varahi darshan and go back and report to her. If she gives me the Tidinitya Devi's mantra, I just know I will have to go and sit and practice it and I will have darshan of that and I have to go back and report to her. That idea, it may work out for me, it may not work out for me, the impossibility, whether it is going to happen for me or not, that she broke. See, when that is taken away, so much of excitement and joy, that very excitement makes the whole path very short. Path is long only when you create hurdles by the self, by yourself. Path is always short when you create only excitement. Only when you produce excitement, path is always short. Understand? Out of the food you ate, if you produce only energy, life is always exciting. But if you start producing gas, life is always tiring. The same thing. Out of your thought current, if you produce only energy, excitement, sadhana is always great, exciting, enjoying, beautiful. But out of the same thought current, if you produce again and again impossibility, SDHD, spiritual practice is tiresome. Who knows what is happening? Who knows what is true, what is wrong, what is right? Will I have it? Will I get it? Or maybe it worked for him in those days when his body was without toxins. Now, who knows, my body is full of toxin. And will the same process work for me? You will have 1,000 stupid questions to make you strongly believe it is not possible, at least for you. That is what I call Dvandva Vigna. The second day, over, break up. If you fought with your girlfriend and did not pick up her calls one night, 40 times she broke up with you and 41 times she has come back to you. If she is too emotional, 80 times. If you are smiling, it is clicking with you. Understand?
Beautifully, sorry for the technical glitch. Now you can see where the kids are and where the Balasins are standing. They are 50 feet away. Sorry for the technical glitch. There was no sound. I just want to complete with that. I was telling the story of Tirumular. I will repeat it in a short. Now let's see how the Shakshi Pramana, where the Balasins are beautifully demonstrating the power of third eye clairvoyance at a very long distance. They are doing a third eye demo.
He's having an orange color book in his hand with there's like a black line on top.
Beautifully, he could say what is the object and what is the color of the object. Clearly defined. Each of these powers is quite possible for each one of us when we understand the higher science. I was telling the story of Tirumular, how he took in many bodies and manifested the powers of just whatever was missing. He went and he was so compassionate and went into the king's body, went into the Mulan's body to showcase that simply he could go and travel into anybody's body and help them wherever need is. And how beautifully that we can experience the oneness with Paramashiva to manifest any of the powers, bringing auspiciousness, healing, abundance. All these are the greatest thing that Bhagavan has given us to have a superconscious breakthrough. And all the Rishis, Munis, Ganas, all of them have manifested all these powers. And now let's go to the guidelines for manifesting this power. If you can record this will be really wonderful. you're going to find the missing object for your partner. If you have a partner, great. You can call them and ask them, I'm going to find few things. Let me know what are the things where you have kept. I will see through my third eye and I will tell you. It can be your friends, families, and you can call them and ask them to be a partner. Or you can Google on something which you have no idea. And those things that you don't know, you can write down, and after that you can find out in the Google that place has those things that you have mentioned. Any of the things is fine. Or if you're going to do a third eye reading, you can wear your eye bands and make sure there's no light passing through your eyes so that it is very clear in your third eye. And you can keep a book as far as your library books at 30 feet or 15 feet. If you have somebody, they can slowly move the book from 5 feet to 15 feet to 30 feet. It'll be really awesome how you can read irrespective of what the distance is, simply through your third eye. Third eye really shows whatever you're asking for, whether it is in the moon or Jupiter or right next to you. So whatever reveals in that, start celebrating that by sharing it with the world. If you have not been manifesting properly, that is because of the not sharing. The more we share, we reiterate into ourselves how Bhagavan says, everybody is a projection of us. So basically correcting where we are, we start celebrating, I am Paramashiva, Parashakti. Simply you will see the Parashakti, Paramashiva happening as reality. So please go ahead and find a partner, and we are going to find the missing object. In small, you would have played hide and seek. Now in real, we are going to play the cosmic hide and seek of finding the objects through third eye. The kids' most favorite power is this. They love, and especially whoever loses the cell phone or any of the bags, simply the adolescents find out and tell them. Many things we have found out, and wherever they have left their pen drives, their pens, their chashma, the glasses, or their remote or cell phone, everything simply they are able to find just through the power of third eye. Now let's go to the instruction. Sit straight with your head, neck and spine in a straight line and start remembering Paramashiva, Parashakti's Bhagavan Darshan, that we just had Kalabhairava Darshan, Venkateshwara Darshan, and Bhagavan's Darshan itself. Any of the Darshan, the verbalization, visualization only as Bhagavan. An absolute unclutching from anything that you know as your reality, as your thoughts. Completely Bhagavan says, thinking is not required for us to experience the oneness with Paramashiva. So let's unclutch from everything. That is the Tyaga. Let's connect to Bhagavan in Shakti Pada, merging into how in deep sleep and sleep you merge into something else. Even now consciously you can decide that I am Paramashiva. I have 25 heads and 75 eyes and 50 hands. I can experience Paramashiva right now as I speak and entangle with Paramashiva, the oneness space, and manifest all the powers of Paramashiva. Completely getting into the deep meditation and bring yourself to that space of oneness with Paramashiva, manifesting all the powers of Paramashiva. Chant the Maha Vakya. Intensely when we chant the mantra is a pure form of sound. So when you chant the mantra, simply you get into the higher reality. Consciously when we do it, that we are Paramashiva and merge into that oneness space, we start experiencing some other definitions that we don't know, the higher possibility. Nothing is lost. We become infinite and more powerful and more beautiful and more intelligent, that we start understanding the higher reality and beautifully how we exist. All of us, instead of running around in like a rat race, we can understand that we are superconscious baby and we can manifest whatever reality we want just by projecting it. That is the intelligence Bhagavan is teaching us, to make ourselves auspiciousness as ourselves as Kalpatrus. Each one of us is a boon that we are, that we have taken this birth to experience that. Let's experience that what we came here for, to celebrate Paramashiva. Let's chant the Mahavakya, and whatever Paramashiva gives, write down the points, clairvoyance of whether distant seeing or distant sound, whichever you're doing with your partner or with Google, write down the details. And after the Mahavakya, I'll stop. That time you can verify the detail before the second cycle. We'll have 2 cycles, short cycles. Let's put away our cell phone and continuously start chanting the Mahavakya into the deep meditation space. Let's start the power of clairvoyance, finding the missing object.
Nityananda Paramashivam. Om 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 Nityananda Paramashivam. Let Paramashiva's third eye manifest in all our third eyes. Let the Amrita pour, let the Varni open up, manifest in all of us. Let Paramashiva overflow, manifest the powers in all our third eyes. Om Nityananda Paramashivam. 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 Let Paramashiva's third eye manifest in all our third eyes. Let the Amrita pour, let the Varni open up, manifest in all of us. Let Paramashiva overflow, manifest the powers in all our third eyes. Om Nityananda Paramashivam. 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 Om नित्यानंद परमशिवोऽहम् ॐ 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 नित्यानंद परमशिवोऽहम् Let Paramashiva's third eye manifest in all our third eyes. Let the Amrita pour, let the Varni open up. Om Nityananda Paramashivoham.
So beautiful. Whatever Devi has shown, wherever the object is, if you're finding for the missing object, if you got it correctly, please verify with the partner or Google where you have asked for the details. Please verify authentically. It is only a prasada from Bhagwan. Again and again, this is an experience that we can understand that how we exist in the existential reality. Bhagwan beautifully says, even all the things that you see, the dent in the moon is seen because of the sun reflection. In the dark, in the night, we don't see it. Same way, all the incompletion that we are seeing is because of we are Paramashiva. That is why we are seeing. Simply dropping all this and understanding we are projecting whatever we are going through and projecting only auspiciousness and abundance, we can manifest all the reality of Paramashiva. It's simply that one day somebody comes and says, here is $1 trillion, you are my child and you are the princess. How you would feel? Simply you will recognize yourself. Oh my God, I am. I didn't know that. I got lost when I was young and now I found out. That is exactly how you recognize yourself as Paramashiva. The more you understand that you are Paramashiva, the more manifestation through you simply becomes reality. The way you recognize yourself that you are Paramashiva, Paramashiva is waiting to flood through you all that auspiciousness. All we need to do is surrender our identity and experience oneness with Paramashiva. We become Kayakalpa, that is, we can live for years and years and years. That's why Rama ruled for 1,000 years. Ravana lived and did tapas for 1,000 years. Vishwamitra lived and did tapas for thousands of years. All these are not mythology. It is possible. As per our siddhas, we can live forever and ever. Not like this 100 years, that's all our lifespan is. All these great truths becomes our reality. we become auspiciousness, we become such a beautiful space of Paramashanta Swarupa and abundance, and simply everything starts manifesting through us. All we need to do is just surrender our identity and whatever the mind gives. How you close your mind. Bhagavan beautifully says, this mind is a processor. It will only operate when you wanted it. Even Bhagavan says, I have a mind, but I have such a huge space of contribution. This mind does not trouble me. And simply I can manifest Arnagiri Yogeshwara. Same way all of us can experience Bhagavan only if we drop our identity and merge into oneness with Paramashiva. Again and again, Bhagavan beautifully tells us how the experience of oneness, Para Shakti, the mother energy, simply manifests and deep compassion for each one of us as abundance, as love, as compassion, and as our own health and our best experiences. So let's have one more cycle here. Complete with all the incompletion again and again and again. Drop your identity and hold only Paramashiva verbalization, visualization. Remember Devi's compassion and her showering of the boons and her smile, her ferociousness, her beautiful grace and all the jewels on her. Just remember Devi again and again. Merge into the space of Devi and suddenly you will see how you manifested all these powers. And let's have the second cycle of power manifestation. Let's sit straight with your head, neck and spine in a straight line. Put away your gadgets and only chant the Mahavakya, listening deeply to the chanting and chant the Mahavakya. Let's get into the deep meditative space for a few minutes to experience the oneness with Paramashiva and manifest all the auspiciousness and abundance in our life. Let's start manifesting the power of clairvoyance, finding the missing object, and write down all the details when Devi shows you. And at the end of this Mahavakya, we will verify the details. So let's start chanting the Mahavakya intensely.
Ananda Paramashivam Om Nityananda Paramashivam Om Nityananda Paramashivam Let Paramashiva's third eye manifest in all our third eyes. Let the Amritapur, let the Varni open up, manifest in all of us. Let Paramashiva overflow, manifest the powers in all our third eyes. Om Nityananda Paramashivam 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 Let Paramashiva's third eye manifest in all our third eyes. Let the Amrita pour, let the Varni open up, manifest in all of us. Let Paramashiva overflow, manifest the powers in all our third eyes. Om Jnananda Paramashivam. 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 Let Paramashiva's third eye manifest in all our third eyes. Let the Amrita pour, let the Om Jnananda Paramashivam. 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 Om Nityananda Paramashivoham. Let Paramashiva's third eye manifest in all our third eyes. Let the Amritapo, let the Varni open up, manifest in all of us. Let Paramashiva overflow, manifest the powers in all our third eyes. Om Nityananda Paramashivoham. Om Nityananda Paramashivoham. Om Nityananda Paramashivoham.
So beautiful. Whoever has experienced the oneness with Paramashiva, please share your experiences again and again. When you share your experiences that you are Paramashiva as powerful cognition, or you have experienced oneness with Devi, or your Kalabhairava, Ishtadevata, whatever you have experienced, you found the missing object, you experienced the power manifestation, please share all that in tinyurl.com/power manifestation or your social media platforms and tag it to your friends and families. Again and again, when you share it, you start manifesting more powers. That is for sure. The power manifestation simply becomes stable when you start manifesting the more powers, when you start sharing and reading others sharing, especially when they have shared the power manifestation videos. Please go ahead and like it and share it. You also will entangle with that and manifest as powers. In Kailash Kotiar Manifesting Power page, we have tons of power manifestation that the Balasans, that the devotees, disciples, all of them have experienced. You can go and share that and experience the oneness space with Paramashiva. Paramashiva manifesting through all of us is indicated in all these power manifestation sharing again and again. Let's surrender to Bhagwan's lotus feet all the powers and power manifestation and thank Bhagwan with a deep yearning that all this Paramashiva space should become my reality in my existence, experiencing the superconscious breakthrough. And thank each one of you here to experience the abundance and auspiciousness and healing that all of us experience, the power manifestation of clairvoyance. So such a beautiful space. Thank each one of you. And let's end this session with a Purna Mantra. If you see the $sign at the end of the chat, please offer your contribution to Kailasha. Again and again, we request you so that your inner space can experience Kailasha. When you go to a temple, in all Hindus, offer something first in the temple and then go inside. It can be as simple as a unit of your currency. Nobody cares what it is. Just offering the action really manifest as reality. So many actions we do, which is only putting us into incompletion. These are few actions of sharing and causing others reality, sharing and contribute to Kailasha. All these are making you more and more super consciousness. These are simple things that we can manifest as reality. So let's thank Bhagwan and end the session with a Purna Mantra. Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purna Purnamudashyate Purnasya Purnamataya Purnameva Vashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om Tat Sat Sarvam Bhagavate Sri Nityananda Paramashivam Paduka Arpanamastu. Om Nityanandam. Thank you so much. Again, we'll see you at 6 o'clock. There's a Zoom session. You can log in through eKailasha for Power Manifestation session. Thank you so much and see you in the next Power Manifestation session. Nityanandam.